Gentlemen, a lot is happening. A lot is happening. I told you then that the support of Edochie's sibling, one person that we know, Link, and the support of Auntie Rita, it was not to promote the divorce of Mary. Neither is it to promote her singleness. Neither is it to be against Edochie. No, not at all. No. They were simply a link or the link to continuously pressure Mary to do something. According to the report that dropped on our desk, the Edochie family that constitutes daddy, that's Pet Edochie, mommy, and the rest of their kinsmen, they have distanced themselves from May as she rejects polygamy. Edochie is not going to leave Judy Austin, at least not now for Mary. No, not at all. The family distance themselves from the support given to May after their failed attempt to convince her to accept Edochie and abandon the legal process ongoing. Despite their efforts to restore peace, May has remained firm, resolute in her decision, repeatedly, unequivocally stating, saying, screaming, I, Mary Aligwe, will not be numbered. Not with your coconut head son that is not even so rich. Not with your coconut head son or coconut headed that was enjoying from the grace upon my life. What does your son have to render to me than more pain? Our continued resistance, frequent travels, and public display of happiness reportedly angered the Edochie's, let me put it that way. They saw this as defiance. Like, what is even wrong with her? Not to talk of the last one where May sat down in a provocative way. You know what I mean? She knows what she's doing. She sat down in a provocative way, hacked her back, and kind of pushed her chest forward like, And her face was kind of, she knows what she's doing. Pet Edochie, with his strong influence and respected status, believes he could mediate the situation and bring back May into the family fold. However, our unwillingness to accept, our unwillingness to mediate, well, according to the Edochie's, they said, look, why don't you just, let's broker peace between ourselves. Accept this polygamy. Stay with your husband. But she said no. Well, now, the Edochie's press and push to get me to do or see reasons to their own thought, what, and whatever. It, since she refused, it angered them so much. And they had no other option. The Edochie's ultimately chose to accept Joel and Judy as part of the family, leaving May to either be disappointed, hurt, or careless. Now, recently, Link Edochie's brother, was seen hugging and praising Joel. Now, this, according to people who observed it, they said this is a gesture that further confirmed the family's stance. Like, you know what? It is over. We are no longer going to fight ourselves. We are one blood, one everything. Since she said she's not going to accept, she's not going to agree, she's not going to stall this. The public people believe, the public online in-laws believe that the public show of support for Yul Edochie signaled that the Edochie's family have embraced Yul and Judy, reinforcing their decision to distance themselves from May. For May, maybe it might be painful, or she already expected this to happen. How long will they be against Yul Edochie and Judy? Well, attempt to reconcile them. But as it is right now, only Rita Edochie seems to be the only one supporting May. Now, all of this, let us still put allegedly. You know why? Anything can happen. Who knows what can happen? They can decide to do something else. They can decide to do whatever they wish to do. The thing is this. May knows that there is no repair. There's no way to repair this. There's no way to repair this. It is not possible. Our concern at this time is safety of herself and the remaining kids. It is dangerous to be a co-wife with Judy Austin. Judy is desperate. Judy, I repeat again, is desperate. Judy can, Judy can unalive anybody for anything. She cares less. She's not afraid of the consequences of anything. A desperate person will behave that way. So, if you recall what Pet Edochie said when he was interviewed, he said, you know what? As it is right now, May was actually deceived by her friends and she should not have listened to them. Meaning May should have accepted polygamy. Like, stay with your husband, even if he committed this sin. Let me put it that way. Stick with him. Don't worry. It is well. But she said no. And what more can Sir Pet Edochie say? They don't want these consequences that came with Yul Edochie's decision, such as the house issue and all of that. They believe that they can resolve this internally. But the question is this. How can this be resolved with the kind of attitude of Yul Edochie? It cannot be resolved. If this is resolved, I don't think you want to see what Yul Edochie will do and things that he will say. He will misbehave, he will become... And the thing is, I'm not going to say May does not know who Yul Edochie is. I'm not going to say May does not know who Yul Edochie is. I'm not going to say so. I'm not going to say he doesn't know who Yul Edochie is. He knows. He knows the kind of behavior, attitude, character. He knows everything. He knows it quite well. So, it's just that we are getting to know Yul Edochie. We are getting to know the other side of Yul Edochie, apart from what we saw on the screen. So, she knows the character, attitude, behavior, or whatever it is that Yul Edochie can display at any given time or moment. I don't know what your thoughts are. Drop your comments. See you in the next update.